stream and VOD progress. We're back today with day one of Chunk by Chunk Hardcore. Now, I've done this previously. In fact, we can look at our world. I think this was the old world we used that we ended up dying on. I know what I'm doing. Click that. We can look at the old world. I believe this is the old world that we did. Maybe? Or maybe I deleted the old world already. No, yeah, this is the old world that I end up dying on because here's all my stuff and everything. This is the old world we had, which we did months and months ago of Chunk by Chunk Hardcore. Why is it lagging? What the hell? I gave it extra RAM and now it's freezing. What? This is the old world we had though, of Chunk by Chunk Hardcore. We did quite a bit on this one. I think we died around day 38. So not even halfway through is when we died on this one. But this is the world we had. We had expanded out a decent amount. We're starting to do things. We're starting to build a little dark room over here. And I believe I died in the process of lighting it up more. Because I was trying to start getting villagers, is what I was doing. But what we want to do now is start a new world and start doing chunk by chunk all over again. Because I had a lot of fun doing it when I was doing it back. I think at this point, if I go check, it was a while ago. Let me go check real quick and let you guys know the date. I don't need to actually show you guys. I just need to show you guys the date. Tell you guys the date we died. It could have been the day before because I sometimes take an extra day to upload the VODs. So let me just go way back to check. It's probably a ways back from now. We did chunk by chunk for Raph, for that. So I last did chunk by chunk, and I ended up dying in chunk by chunk, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I was like, I'll probably come back and revisit in the future. October 4th. So, what was that from now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago? Quite a long time ago. So, I wanted to come back and start doing chunk by chunk yet again, and maybe do 100 days on it. I originally planned to do a different 100 days, but I think this would be a better one to do instead. So, without further ado, let's start a new world, and let's name it Chunk by Chunk. Put it on hardcore. Yes, cool. Should be good. Yeah, let's create it. Let's get started. Hi, pal. Hello. Alright, here we are. Now, it looks like we're not in a bad spot, but not a good spot. Actually, this might be a good one. I want to start that starts with at least at minimum water, which we got checked off. The other thing I want to look for is make sure there's lava somewhere lower. If we don't have lava, we don't have lava. I mean, I will expand and probably get some. I don't need it right away. Just having it early on is really useful. I don't know if we have it in this world, though. For sure we have water. I do not think we have lava. But we have water, which is good, and we have plenty of trees. So we could probably use this. Put it to good use. Yeah, this is probably good. Put it to good use. We have an oak tree, too, so we can get some apples, which are pretty good. Regardless, let's get started. Let's start cutting down. Let's first cut down all these trees. And then we need to actually start mining with some of the basic early game stuff. I want to ideally get this whole surface lit up and torched up fairly early on, so we'll be able to find coal early on. Because I don't want any mobs spawning up here. Because again, if we're in one chunk and only mobs can spawn in one chunk, because if we're only in one chunk, because if our world is only one chunk, any mobs that can spawn, they can either spawn up here or down below. And if I fully light up the surface, I don't have to worry about mobs up here. And well, the amount of mobs that can spawn is not very limited. Like it's limited to the areas that can spawn, and quite a bit can spawn, meaning mob spawns are increased in a small world like this. That kind of makes it a big issue that I do need to solve fairly quick. I don't need to solve like straight away, but the sooner the better. Then we can actually mine deeper without having to worry about them. We also have to do a lot of resource management because we're very low on resources in a world like this. We're not going to have like a bunch of iron or like a bunch of diamonds or anything. Again, it is only one chunk. Until we actually expand it, which actually is fairly cheap if I remember right. It just takes quite a bit of resources. That's why ideally we get lava fairly early on so we can make a cobble generator. Because I can use cobble from a cobble generator to make new chunks. Of course, combined with like Popper, I think it is. World chunk. You have to make these right here to make world cores, which you need world crystals. And you make those by feeding it in material. So if I feed it like dirt, right, I get a world chunk. Or cobblestone or stone, I can get a world chunk, a world fragment that I use to make world shards, that I use to make world crystals, that I use to make a world core. And with the world core, if I click, I think I can use those to make a new chunk. I can actually make a set chunk, but I won't do that. I'll probably do natural chunks. Which would be like, which one? This one right here. So you can use it to make a world chunk, which of course costs some copper blocks, which isn't expensive. But the main thing is this is like a couple stacks of cobble. So I have to mine up a decent amount of stacks of cobble. I have to get lucky with copper in my chunk, which there should hopefully be enough copper in my chunk. Copper's kind of everywhere. So it's not like super hard to expand my chunk. It is just kind of like not super expensive either. That being said, we are going to be limited on what we can get resource-wise, so. We gotta be very careful with the resource management early on, especially. Because we won't have, like, unlimited stone or unlimited anything. After I mine this tree down, I'm going to start mining down below to get some starter cobble. Then we can actually start making some tools, make some cobblestone pickaxes and axes. Don't mind if I do, speed things up a bit. Not that I think we really have to worry about, like, this first night, because we're not, like, going to be low enough for mobs to spawn on the surface, so we should be fine. Just based on, like, mob spawn ranges, we should be fine. For night 1. Pretty good, though, we start with water straight away. Not bad, not bad. A little spot we can actually grow crops off of, too. Which we probably should start doing fairly early, start growing some wheat. That way I have some sort of food growing. I don't need to worry about it, like, heavily right now, but I should start growing some crops. The sooner the better, because everything can actually, like, be fully grown when I need them. Because I will probably have to deal with some mobs, not gonna lie. Quite a bit of mobs, actually, just based on the world size. It's inherent, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of mobs. Seed? Oh. How about this one? Seed? Also no. Please give me at least one seed. Uh-oh. I mean, they can still always get bone meal later, I guess. So it's not the end of the world now. I guess we'll just have to rely early on apples, I guess. Because I have literally no grass for seeds. We'll just have to rely on apples early on. Should be fine, though. Should be fine for now. Let's start a strip mine over here, though, and then I'll come back and grab this coal in a second. Let's start a strip mine. Probably on the edge is what I'll end up doing. Does this edge look good? This edge looks probably good, so probably wrap around and then wrap around. Yeah, we'll start right here. Ideally, I don't lose more dirt like that one, because I'm going to need this. If not for any projects with dirt, then I will need them for... And I'm just going to lose all of them. If not, I will need them for world chunks. Those. Let's get started. Make our first pickaxe. Boom. And now we can start getting cobble. And I'm going to need a lot of cobble overall per chunk, but right now I mainly just want to get down to bedrock, because the actual thing to make the actual world forge that I need to get in order to make these chunks, the actual world forge I need to get in order to make these, should be down near bedrock. Now, of course, I can also make them, but the only way to make them is by already having a world core, which I can only make through a world forge. So in order to get the world forge, I need to get to this bottom of this chunk, because at the bottom of this chunk somewhere, like very, very bottom at bedrock, should be a world forge. That's just the way it's coded. Which means right now, my main goal is to get down there, not only to get like resources and get iron and diamonds and all that, of course I need, but mainly, my main goal to get down there is entirely for the fact that way we can make, new chunks. Because without being able to make new chunks, we're stuck with just one chunk the entire time. Which isn't the end of the world, but ideally we're taking this one chunk at a time, not one chunk in total. I eventually will also want to stair these up for speed reasons. They are not like wasting much of stamina. We'll eventually stair this up, that way I'm not wasting much of stamina. Much of hunger. Eventually I'll stair it up. Probably soon here, honestly, I'll stair it up. For now, I'm good to just keep mining, though. Well, if I have a stair right there, I'm gonna want this to be like this, right? If I'm gonna have a stair right here. Yeah. I'll probably go down to deep slate right now, though. Well, maybe not. That's a bit low still. What am I at? 50? No, it's a bit low still. I'll probably stop fairly soon here and start going to torch up the surface. Because mobs, again, are an issue that I really have to worry about. In fact, last time we were on Chunk by Chunk, the last attempt we did on this, I died due to mobs. Mainly for me going and doing stupid stuff, but still, regardless, I did die to mobs. So it is important that I try to have everything as torch up as possible, which makes other areas worse, because then other areas are like the only places that can spawn mobs, which is kind of like what happened in the other one. But I do ultimately need to make sure like places like the surface are safe and livable, and I don't have to worrying about mobs at all. The only way to do that is by lighting them up, so. As soon as I get either torches or I get down a little more, I'll probably go do that. I can always make charcoal too, so it's not like the end of the world or nothing. Like, if I don't get coal, I'll be fine. I can always make charcoal. Alright, pick broke. Let me now use this. I want to make right now an axe and a pickaxe. Let's actually not do that. Delete this. Not do that either. Okay. Button spam, that's cool with me. This, boop. I want to make right now a pickaxe and then also an axe. Boom, boom. Make those. I'm also going to make a sword for safety reasons because I'm already hearing mobs. Now with the rest of this cobblestone, I'm going to turn it into stairs. Which, that might not be enough stairs, but we'll see. Makes that I will have to raise the roof one, so it will probably be fine. Alright. Gravel. Boom. There. I'm still close to the surface, I think, so hopefully nothing spawns up there. Hopefully. If anything does, they do, but you know, I can't stop things from spawning. If anything does spawn, they do spawn, but hopefully nothing does. Because I'm not ready for torching it up. We're kind of slow here to start, but it's fine. We got 100 days still. Yes, technically we don't have 100 days still. We have like 99 days still, but we still have time, so it'll be fine. We can take our time for now. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a few more stairs probably here soon. I don't know why I did this on the direct edge. It makes it really sketchy, to be honest with you. Like, really sketchy. But that's what I chose to do, so we're continuing with it. I'll probably need one right here for a stair. Boom. I want to make a few more stairs right now. That only leaves me 2 cobblestone, but it is what it is. There we are. And then I probably should put stairs around here too, so I'm not wasting stamina over here. Not wasting hunger over here. I should probably put down 2 stairs as well. That way I'm not wasting as much hunger. It's limited right now. There. Alright, I'm gonna get this coal. There's one. I gotta be careful. There's like a cave like right down there. What if I do? I can just break this in here. I'll do that. Creates a little air pocket for me. What if I do? Get all this coal. Then we can actually light up the surface fully. And start lighting up our little turbine down, of course. That would also be pretty important. Little mob spawning in there. Hopefully by the time, before we get down to the very bottom, though, I'll be able to get a decent amount of iron. At least enough for a bucket, because then I can actually, if I find lava, make a cobble generator. If I find lava, that is. Keyword if. See? Regardless, for now, let's start lighting up the surface fully. Using this coal I just got. Boom. Boom. Light this up as much as I can. Which should be plenty. Put one in every corner, and then from there, mathematically do it. I mean, not mathematically, but evenly do it. Spread it out evenly. As I jump over here, there's no like way to get around without jumping over here. Alright, so it should be 16 by 16. So then the middle of a 16 by 16 would be 8 from a corner. Then how would I even out the torches? Maybe like 1, 2, 3, and then torch. Maybe, and then I can do that. 1, 2, 3, and then torch. Because there's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because then there's 3 gaps between each. 1, 2, 3. That might work. I don't know how it's gonna work bringing them all in, but I think that works. For the most part, I think that works. Kind of wasting a lot of hunger right now, just not cutting down the trees, but I'll be cutting them down eventually. I'll start breaking them. I'm gonna cut them all down soon anyway, so. 1, 2, 3, and then torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. Going back over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no, not on the third. It'll be right there on the fourth, right? Yeah, it'd be right there. Yeah, it'd be right there. And then over here as well. 1, 2, 3, right there. Boom. Then from this side, 1, 2, 3, boom. And that means 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then over here, 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Be a torch like right here, which I don't really need to worry about blocking out. So instead, I'll just do that. And I feel like that works. And then I need to bring them all in. All in. I mean, I can just bring them in from there. Like that. Wait. Like that. I mean, I'll just do that for now, and then we'll figure out what other gaps we need to cover. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then one more over here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And then how much space in the middle is that from each other? 6. Of course, there's all 6. So then, what would be the middle of 6? Would be 1, 2, 3. By 1, 2, 3. Like right there? Right there would be middle? I think. 3, 1, 2, 3. By 1. Wait, that doesn't seem right. That seems very wrong, actually. That seems very wrong, actually. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between each other. So then, yeah, the middle would be like here, and then 1, 2, 3. It'd be right there, right? So 3 to the outside. 1, 2, 3 to the outside. 1, 2, 3 to the outside. 1, 2, 3 to the outside. Okay. That should be fully torched up. Cool. We got the service all good. I want to real quick, before we cut down any trees up here, I want to real quick make sure this is lit up, because I highly doubt it is. Highly doubt it is. Maybe I don't torch up the corners, instead I just torch where it's dark. Yeah, I think that might be the play. Then I want to torch up there, actually. Right there, seems good. And then that shouldn't be too dark. Alright, now, real quick, I want to cut down every tree I have, and replant a couple, of course. But I want to cut down all these trees and set a little chest up here for storage. And then from there, I'm good to just worry about today mining down to the world chunk thingy. What's it called? World Forge. I'm good to mine down towards the World Forge, which we might not get today because I have to go all the way down to... Literally, I have to go all the way down to Bedrock. So maybe we'll get there. It takes a long time to mine cobblestone with a stone pickaxe, as you would assume. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get there today. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll take us till tomorrow to get there, but we'll see. I actually do want to, real quick, open my phone up and write down a rough story plan so I have that idea when I go to edit it way in the future, and I'll be like, oh, okay. So, intro. Where did we go from there? What did I do from there? Get wood is what I did, and then start mine, and then light up surface. Slash mine. Not slash Minecraft. What do you mean? Why the fuck would I need to change it to Minecraft? Mine is a word. What? Ugh. And now cut down every tree for food. And then after that, I'm gonna put mine towards Bedrock, and we might have a stop on the way. I would not be surprised if we had to stop in some caves and we have some dangers to deal with on our way down to Bedrock. I would not be shocked at all, actually, because it's very likely that's going to happen, because, well, it's pretty dangerous. It's pretty dangerous down underneath us. We already saw there was a cave near the water spout over there, so I'm already worried about that one. So we'll see how that goes once we get there. Of course, we're not there yet, thankfully, so don't worry about it yet. For now, I just gotta worry about getting as much wood as I can. Cutting all these down, hopefully getting as many apples as I can, which hopefully is more than the one I have right now. And actually getting started. That'd be ideal. Again, oak trees are the best for apples. They're not, but the fact that they're not huge and giant like these, I guess also to be fair, the leaves also aren't as much, but oak trees are like the best for getting apples. Because they can grow also the big trees, but they also don't take anywhere near as long to cut down. And they decay fairly fast because they don't take very long to cut down. And they grow pretty fast, too. And I can plant a lot more of them than I could of these big trees. It seems like I can grow a lot more than them. At least with all my experience growing different types of trees. which I do have quite a bit of, because on most SMPs I do that to sell for money. I like cutting down trees because it's fun to do. Just relaxing. Just run around with a little axe, cutting down trees. I don't know, just relaxing. That being said, I do build a lot more with Dark Oak. I love Dark Oak. I probably will end up doing a build out of a Dark Oak, to be honest with you. I don't know yet. I don't know what yet we're going to do for builds, to be honest with you. I'll probably end up living underground, because that's what I did in the previous attempt. And I did actually like living underground in the previous attempt. That way I can actually use the surface for things I want to do, like animal pens and dark rooms. Mainly one of the dark rooms slash any spawners would be to hopefully get a zombie villager and a witch. That way I can actually cure a villager. Ideally 2 villagers, and we can, you know, make baby villagers and get unlimited. Get as many villagers as I need. That's the ideal plan of it. And then from there I can of course make like an iron golem farm and all that, which would be pretty damn helpful. Would be pretty helpful. Of course we're not there yet, so that's a ways away. Birch tree. No, you guys, if I'm right, do not drop any apples, which really sucks. Honestly, kind of makes you like the worst tree, to be honest with you. That's probably a lie. I mean, no one built with acacia, so probably acacia, to be honest with you. Because no one built with orange wood, dude. Orange wood sucks. I can see like using pale garden wood or cherry blossom wood. Like especially cherry blossom wood, I can get used to those. Pale garden, I feel like you could do some cool builds with. Birch is just because it doesn't give you. Well, you can definitely do good builds with it. Occasionally, you just can't do good builds. Like you can't really do good builds with orange wood. The orange wood sucks. If you like orange wood, you're weird, man. You're weird. Orange wood is gross. I guess maybe you could do a good build with it if you have like more a concrete style build. And you try to do like you have a build that uses like orange concrete. You also use orange wood to like different textures. I don't know. I just don't like orange. I just don't like the orange wood. I also don't do any builds that are orange concrete, so I don't know why I would want orange wood for like the difference of textures, but you know. Axe broke. I think I can make another one. Boom. Boom. I think a lot of dark oak though, which is good. Really like the main one I'll end up using. That's kind of the nice thing about spawning in next to a dark oak forest kind of area. Not really a dark oak forest, there's no mushrooms, but spawning with the dark oak trees, really nice thing about it is, which I'm sure we're on the edge of like an actual dark oak forest because we're getting dark oak trees. But a nice thing about spawning with them is they just give so much wood. They're like one tree is almost a stack. It's really good. It's really, really good. I'm gonna need it. Mainly just for like our starting stuff, so I actually don't need a lot of wood, but it's nice to have it. That being said, I will replant the oak. Out of anything I replant, will be the oak. So I feel like will be the best. I might have to plant another dark oak or two though. Here we are, last tree. Let's cut this down. Also gonna need to build up to get the little minor logs. The really annoying thing too, whenever I do expand my chunk, is it's all the data before they cut them out into chunks. So if I load this next chunk and I have all this cut down, it'll just be a floating thing of leaves with wood in it. Which will be annoying, but I kind of like that it's like actually the chunk next to it. It's actually pretty nice that it does that. I like that it does that, to be honest with you. Will make it annoying, but you know, I do like that it's directly the chunk next to it. And that's why I want to mainly just not do like special unique chunks. For example, like a snowy chunk I could do, or like all kinds of chunks I can actually do in here. I can do snow chunk, desert chunk, swamp chunk. Instead of doing things like these and splicing random chunks, I think I'm going to prefer to do, for this world and this series as whole as if I do it, is I think I'd prefer to do actually the chunk next to it. That way we still will always have that limited resource aspect of being like, oh, we're not the swamps, so we don't have this. Oh, we're not the Badlands, so we don't have that. You know? Badlands is kind of a bad example, but you know what I mean. Makes it more, I have what I have, and I have to work with what I have. It makes it more limited. I like having the limited aspect to it. Makes it more fun for me personally. It creates new challenges. And if I need to, I can just do like a one chunk pathway all the way where I need. That definitely is an option. Let's stop jumping around. I don't want to waste any more hunger. Let's make over here, though, place down a chest. That way I have some place to store all this wood that I don't need to be carrying on me. A double chest. Boom. And here I can throw all of this wood. I don't need to carry any of this on me. That being said, I will carry that on me. and that. In case they didn't do any crafting down in the mines. Also, we'll take 1 extra log to make a crafting table right now. I can leave all this in here for now. I will replant ideally the oak and the dark oak, not the birch because they won't drop me apples, and apples I actually do need, so. Don't need anything else, but I do need the apples. Like I said, once these all decay, oh my lag spike. I missed a log right there, apparently. I missed 2 logs, actually. Pick those up, those can decay. Did I get any more oak saplings? The more the better. It looks like I only got 3. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I could use those still. Alright, 4. Let's plant these around here. And then I need good spots for a dark oak. Probably right there's a good spot. And right there's a good spot for a big tree. Right there's a pretty decent spot. And like right here's an alright spot if I can get another dark oak sapling. Looks like I can. Oh, and another actual oak sapling. 2 extra oak sapling. Okay. Put 1 right there. And right there. Should be good. Should be plenty of trees that can grow now. Let's go back underground. Put those up. Let's sort these real quick too. Cool. Let's go back underground. I'm gonna keep these actually on me because I don't need these at all, and I can use them for filling in blocks because I will take the cobblestone. Actually, none of it really matters. I can use all these for world chunks. They actually don't matter. I'll throw those back in there. Let's start mining down to bedrock though, because we have a ways to go still. Oh hey, one of the trees already grew. That was pretty quick. That was actually really quick. I did not expect it to be that quick. I'll take it. We got a decent amount of apples though. 3. That's like what, 600 bars in total? Yeah, 600 bars in total. Let's keep mining down though. We got ways to go still before we actually get down to where we need to go. So just keep mining. They still have a long way to go. Also try not to have as many of these fall off the edge because I need all this cobblestone. I don't need it to be fair, but if I can't make a cobble gen early, then I need it. Right there, and then this block is the same as this block, apparently. I hear mobs nearby. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into a cave here soon. I should have not mined straight down. That could have been very bad. I don't think any of this is floating, but just in case, it's not floating. Okay. Alright, let me start putting some stairs. So I have a way back up. Boom. Actually, might not be enough stairs, to be honest with you. Might be slightly too little. Oh, it's enough. And then where's the next torch placement? Right there it goes fully dark? Yeah, right there. And then right about there. It might be a little too lit up, but no, I'll take it. I mean, it's fine. Still have to go down quite a bit of ways, and it sounds like really nearby is some sort of cave system. It looks like there's a cave right about there, actually. It's gonna be really risky to check this, but I'm doing it. Actually, not as risky as I thought it would be. Nope. Did not make it. What is this? It does look very dangerous. I gotta be careful, because I can't really deal with skeletons or anything right now. Because the fact that I have no armor or anything. There's coal down there, though. This could be good. This could be a good way to get coal and everything. This could be a good way to get more coal for torches. A very good way to get more coal for torches. I'll just mine down there. And see. Again, I gotta be very careful, because I have no... This here for now. Gives me more building blocks. I have no shield or anything, so I gotta be very careful, because I can die very easily. No shield, no armor in hardcore. With increased mob count because it's a limited world. So, I mean, I gotta be pretty careful around here. Seems alright right now, though. But looks can be deceiving, so we'll see. See. Yeah, I can't really go down there. I see skeletons and mobs already. No, 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 you're taking aim at me. I'm good. I can't really deal with you right now, so I'm just gonna leave. Or can I deal with you right now? If I can get you to shoot a zombie, then I can deal with you right now. But I don't think I can get you to shoot a zombie. Nope, you'll just end up shooting me. Yeah, I have no way to deal with you right now, so I might as well just leave this for later. I'll have to come back later, at a later date. I can't deal with any of that right now. Or can I? Is there a way to get by him to get to the coal without dying? Not really. I do have extra apples though, so maybe I do an attempt or something. Yeah, stay there and then have the zombie get closer. Zombie, come here. No, zombie! Yes! Yes! Oh, part of my plan, literally! Yes! Thank you, zombie! You did the one thing I needed you to do! I just need to slowly kill you guys. And get all the coal. Ooh, and copper. Copper I need to make the world chunks. And iron. This actually seems like it might go deeper. So what I'm gonna do, real fast, is I'm gonna make a shield with this one piece of iron. That way I can actually keep venturing on further and further and further. It does seem like it's gonna get more dangerous, because I'm hearing more mobs. So let me use the one iron I have, compared with the fact that I already have a lot of wood, to make a shield. Because with the shield I can actually block the skeletons, which shouldn't make them as much of an issue. I won't have to use zombies to attack them or anything, I can actually fight them myself. Which should be massive. I'm not massive, but it would be good. It'd be really good. It's what I need to do. But I want to block up this right now. I probably shouldn't have done that. Water is... I have water at the surface. It don't matter. I'm freaking out for no reason. I have water at the surface. It really don't matter. I want to be careful, though, because I do hear more mobs, and I do not know where I'm hearing them from. They could be on different Y levels and not a part of this cave, which would be the hopeful outcome. Is it the actual? I don't know. It's the actual. Cool. I'm safe in here. I hear a lot of mobs, so other than that, I'm safe in here. I can actually get all this coal and this copper, and notably, there's some iron in here. I'll gladly get. I gotta be careful, though. This is gravel. Okay, it's not floating. Get the copper. I have cobblestone to make another pickaxe. It'll be fun if this breaks off the copper. I need a copper block per world. And it looks like almost enough to make another world chunk. Almost enough. Not quite, but almost. Not bad. Not bad. Start getting some iron, though. I probably won't mine... I don't know. I was gonna say I probably won't mine all my iron. That way I can actually forge in the ore later, but I don't think I'm gonna be that desperate for resources, especially considering that we can expand the world. I don't think I'll be that desperate for iron. Maybe early on I will, but by the time we have anyways, like sugarcane or a way to even get... By the time we have a sugarcane or a librarian, either of those outcomes, I don't think iron is really going to be like a huge issue. I think I'll probably have a decent amount for mining. Not a lot, but a decent amount. And by the time anyways, that'll probably have to do I'll probably have to do a librarian anyways to get books in order to make you know, I'll have to probably fish up books to make a librarian, and then with the librarian I'll be able to buy more bookshelves, and then from that I'll be able to get an enchant table and fortune. So I think by the time it takes us to do all that, we'll probably anyways have a villager iron golem farm, or be on pace to do that. So I don't think I'm gonna have to worry too much about conserving our iron we have. I think I'm good to grab any iron I see. Literally any iron I see. Don't need to conserve this. I don't need to conserve a lot of things, to be honest with you. Main thing I just need to conserve is, like, hunger when possible, which isn't always possible. As our example right now, I'm jumping up slowly. I could technically stare him, but I think going down there was really worth it. I got 18 iron from it, 34 copper, and 13 coal. Overall, all things that are worth it. And with that coal, I'm instantly going to make all the torches I need to probably go down all the way to bedrock. And I got this area lit up, which will probably just be nice to do. Especially if I'm lining up places down below. Having places near the surface lit up is better than not having them lit up. That way they don't become a problem I have to deal with later. And oh my god, a lot of these trees already grew. These things are growing really fast. Come on, I don't mind it. That's good. It's more apples for me. I guess while we're up here, I can cut them down again for the apples. I guess while we're up here. Oh, also, since I killed a skeleton and got some bones from it, I guess I didn't kill it. The zombie killed it. Let's really quick try to get seeds again, because I tried earlier with the grass that was here, and I didn't get anything. But just maybe with this bone meal, I can get a grass seed. I can get a wheat seed. I got some wheat seeds. There we go. Don't mind if I do. Those are very good, because with those I can start growing some bread. I don't have to worry as much about eating apples, which I do have to worry about right now, but now it's fine. Alright, how many seeds did I get out of that? Total of 9? Not bad, not bad. Let's go make a hoe. Let's go make a hoe and also start smelting up any iron that we have, which isn't a lot. I think it was 18, so I can smelt up 16 of them right now. Oh, I just used all my coal. I should make charcoal as well. Take 8 of those. Then smelt up an entire stack of dark oak. Then we can get a whole stack of charcoal. Cool. Lots going. I can make real quick a cobblestone hoe. And go plant ourselves some wheat seeds. Would not mind getting some wheat. I would not mind getting some wheat. I need to back up the dirt a little bit, it looks like, in order to do this. So I only have right now like 6 slots, which is not a lot. Seven slots, which isn't a lot. Let's just for now do this. And then when I need to, I'll break more grass later on. But let's just do this for now so you can keep this there. And then when I need to later on, I'll expand this out more whenever we get our first harvest of all those. Which probably won't be for a while, which is fine. For now, though, let's start cutting down a bunch of trees in hopes of getting some more apples before we go back to mining down towards the surface. Which will probably take us a while, so... me write down... I don't need to write down every micro detail, because it won't really matter for the video. I actually don't even look at the structure thing I do for the videos. I just like it to know the direction I'm going in. It's more for, like, while I'm doing, to have a good recording direction for when I go to edit, and that way it's more linear, instead of editing itself. Like, I don't have to look at, like, the order lineup I have. I just kind of, like, go through it in the order it is. And it's best for me to record more linear then. That way I can, like, you know, edit it nicely. Did those cook? Those did cook. Let's start cooking up. On top of that, a stack of wood into charcoal. Now I'm good to go around and cut down all these trees. Hopefully getting some more apples. Hopefully getting some more apples. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, the more apples, the merrier. Or I guess the better. I don't think merrier, it's just better. Isn't merrier like better? I don't know. Plant. In my case, it's better. I need food, because this is my only food source. Literally my only food source. Close a drop, then start cutting down all these dark oak. Do I have my cobblestone on me? I don't. Let me go grab my cobblestone real quick, because I'll probably need it. Probably need this on me. Oh wait, the other tree grew. Oh, there's up here. Where was this one? Was it right here? It was right here. Bam, bam. It's actually really weird to think about. I'm thinking about Limelight right now, and it's really weird to think that Saturday is the official start. I'm actually really excited. I haven't been a part of SMP for a while, especially one that actually like lasts a long time, which I'm actually really excited for. Because I like when a world lasts a long time. That's like the thing I liked about Guardians. And it only lasts like 6 months. I really like that it was up for a while, because I actually got to take my time doing projects, which is nice. I like to actually be able to take my time and actually like work on stuff as much as I want to work on them. And in fact, I really love like the guy who started it, Omni. Like, his thought process on it that I heard when I was with him the other day, going through, like, the new line orientation kind of stuff. And, like, yeah, here's, like, some mods and some detailed resources and, like, all this. And, like, here's all the channels and what they're for. When I was, like, talking to him about that, I really liked, like, his philosophy on it. Where he was, like, basically his output and, like, philosophy on Limelight when he started it was, like, you can do what you want, pretty much, as long as you are being respectful and not, going at it, like, interfering with others, you know? Like, you can build whatever you want, do whatever you want, as long as it's not something that, like, for example, let's say someone's family friendly and it ruins their content, you know? You can't do that. Which is fairly obvious, you know? Like, you can't just build X everywhere or some bullshit. It's like, what are you, a child? Like, I don't know how you got in if you're immature anyways, but, like, you know, you can't... Yeah. But you can do pretty much whatever you want. So if you want to run off and work on a project for, like, literally months, you can. Like... I like that the more or less his thought process is like, you can do whatever you want as long as you're not like interfering with people. If you want to do a project, go right ahead. If you want to do like a little troll on someone, go right ahead. It's not, as long as it's not like directly like actually hurting someone or anything, go ahead. Basically his thought process is like, do whatever you want, but be respectful. And it's like, I love that. I love that. Because then it's like, if you want to do a build, you don't need to, like as he put it, like you don't have to ask me for permission. Like do what you want. Have fun with it. If you're not hurting others, go ahead. And I love that thought process. Because then it's like, if I want, even though I'm on the SMP, I could just run off for months and work on a project. Which I might end up doing. Which would be fine, because the server's up for like a year, is what it sounds like they're planning. And I hope they're planning to continue that. Because it depends if people are starting to wrap up with their season. You know, if people are starting to like get done with all the projects they wanted to do, then, you know. Or all the rest of the projects they have are like really long, and they're already like 9 months in. They're like, oh, I'll see you until next season. Then people might want to start wrap up, like, before that. But I really like the idea, especially considering one idea I have is a bigger idea that would be more secluded, kind of, because I wouldn't want it to interfere with anybody's stuff. I would, of course, make a pathway to it that's, like, easily publicly accessible, that people can come and visit and everything, but it would be, like, a project that'd be kind of further away, because it requires me to cut off area and pieces of land, which I couldn't do. And if I do that project, which I wouldn't be able to do, like, I wouldn't be able to just cut off, like, for example, a lot of the nether I would need to cut off for, like, myself, which people can of course go and do, but I would have to, for the idea, like cut it off in a way. In a way, not like delete it, but like cut it off in a way. So I couldn't like do that in an area where people need it, you know. Same with the overworld, I would have to cut off it basically it's a 100 by 100 idea. It'd be like 100, I'd cut off in a 100 by 100 area and have it be like the 100 by 100 city. And like anybody who wants can come from the outside world, drop off their stuff from the outside world and come on it. And do whatever they want in there. And have the challenge of 100 by 100 while playing normal Limelight. Which I think would be a cool idea. That is more a later idea. I have a lot more stuff I would want to do first, like ice shops and a starter base, and maybe even a mega base way before that. But there's quite a few things I'd want to do before that if I did that. But I like the idea that I could do that if I wanted to do that. I really like that. And as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're just having fun, being nice, being respectful, like go ahead. And it's like I love that. I do like that. Especially for a server that's lasting a long time. It gives you the permission to go out of your way to do the bigger projects. Of course, no like duping or anything like that, but like that's fair. Let's, you know, that kind of stuff you probably need permission for, but... And I don't really do that anyway, so it don't really matter to me, but... I just like the way... I like what they were... Basically, I like what they were saying, you know? That was in the orientation. That was after I joined. I was already... Oh my god, the lag. I was already excited to join it before that, and they were like, talk to me during the onboarding, and he was like, I created it. It's my idea was like, you know, do whatever people want, have fun with it, enjoy your time on it. And I was like, I love that. Cause like the way he explained it too was like a story of someone be like, hey, I missed the event. Can I do like a little thing? Let's have a little shop stuff to be like, since I like missed it. To like kind of commemorate the experience kind of thing that I didn't get to be a part of. That way I have like my own experience with it. And they're like, yeah, go ahead. You don't need to ask me. It's like, dude, I love that idea. You know, just being able to like, for example, if it's winter time, I can just go and like snow up the market trade district. And I don't need to ask anybody for that. I like that. I like that. I've done that before. For example, in Guardians during Christmas time, I was like, this is the little, we made a little Christmas, they made a little Christmas tree for like a Secret Santa event, and I was like, why is this not snowed up? So I just went and harvested a bunch of snow on my way there, randomly, and decided to put like a snow over a third of the Mushroom Island. And it was a pretty decent sized Mushroom Island. But I just grabbed as much snow as I could to fill my inventories. Again, as much as I could to fill my inventories, so it wasn't like, you know, everything, or a crap ton, but as much as I could grab at the time while I was like stopping by a snow mountain. And I went and put a snow carpet over the entire tree, and I tried to do it around the entire area of the. It's in the old video. I'm pretty sure the video's still up. But I snowed up as much of the area around the tree as I could, which is around like a third of the whole entire Mushroom Island. Just randomly. No one didn't ask anybody. Just went and did it. And I love that. Like in Limelight, I can do that as well. I can be like, oh, it's festive. Let me go hang up some festivities in this like public area. That way everybody has it more festive. Maybe not do the entire thing, but you know, do some. Then it inspires others to also go do some. And I like that I can do that. I like that that's an option. And I don't have to be like, hey, can I hang up streamers for this event? Yeah, I don't like that. You don't have to ask for that. I can just do it. I might plant more. I think I'm gonna plant more the dark oak trees again. I think I'm gonna replant these. Was this where a dark oak tree? I actually don't know exactly where the dark oak trees were, but I'm trying to like replant them as best I can from memory of where they were. I think one was right here, and then was it just the 3? I mean, I think it was just the 3. Oh wait, no, there was one more right there. I can get more saplings. Maybe get another oak that I don't mind. I'll go plant that somewhere. Wait, where was the other dark oak? Right there could be a dark oak as well. Oak tree right there. Another oak tree already grew? Oh my god, they grow so fast. Don't mind if I do though. Get myself a nice couple bit of apples before we go back down to mining. Once this is all smelted too, finally I can actually make ourselves 16 iron. Get ourselves some iron armor. I could get myself some iron armor. I could get the helmet and the chest plate and leave the 1. What I think I'm honestly going to do with it, though, is make iron pickaxes. I think that'd be better to do. That is also a limited quantity resource that I have. Right, I can do another right there, and then I can do another... Oh, I could do another right there if I can move this back somehow. I can do another one right here if I get more saplings. Ooh, an apple. What if I do? 3. I need one more to do another oak tree. There's one more. So what if I do? Yoink. I can do another one right here. Cool. Another oak sapling. I'm gonna plant that somewhere. Right there's pretty good. The more trees I have planted up here, the better, because that just means more apples, more chances for apples. Which are good. Right now at 6, which isn't bad. I think we're good to leave the surface here soon, though. Or I could get more saplings first. Ooh. And what if I do? I'm gonna leave any new trees that grow, though. I'm not gonna keep cutting down trees. I'll leave those. Let's be on Discord. Was anybody important? Or is it a random message? It was a random message. Good, because I think I had plans to mate with someone. If they hit me up, I don't know. But maybe they might. They said Monday. They were like, hey, Saturday. We were like, hey, I was like, hey, Saturday. And they were like, yep. And then they couldn't because they got distracted and busy. And they were like, okay, we'll do it Monday. We'll do it Monday. And now, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they have plans on the stream. I don't know. For now, my main plans is the stuff to do on stream, which is this. Right here. Any more apples or no? Yes, some more apples. One more. 7 apples, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not gonna be jumping that for that. I'll just leave it. The rest of this, I don't see any more drops. Cool. All that smelted. Start smelting the iron. I'm gonna leave it for now. I can come back for this later. What I am gonna take right now, though, is 16 charcoal for more torches when I need them. Which, of course, will not be now. I will also take with me this, that, and that. Then we're gonna go. Let's get back to mining. I still have a long way to go to get to bedrock. A very long way to go to get to bedrock, because bedrock's like negative 58. And I'm currently at 32. Still got a long way to go. A very long way to go. Let's get back to mining. Only way to get there is to keep mining slowly. Play, I'll take that. I can make a brick out of that. Oh. Slowly mine it down. So there's a corner. Right here's where it gets dark. Then how do I do the corner again as well? Looks like I do the corner and then the turn. Right to here, and then turn right here. Uh-oh. That's a full-on cave. It looks like a full-on cave. Oh, it's the cave I was already at. Oh. Well, that's good. It means it's safe. Except for down below here is probably not safe. But for now, this part is safe, which is good. Let's make ourselves some more stairs so I can stair up what we've already explored and done. Probably gonna need more than that. Probably like that would be good. There we are, all connected. Go down here. So that puts us at what now? Actually, I know where we're at. We're not even halfway yet, because we're not even at Deep Slate yet. Deep Slate will be here eventually, though. So right there's a cave. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if it's like a full-on cave or what. Oh yeah, it's like a full cave. I was gonna take it very carefully in here, because there is a skeleton in here. Cool. Now I'm good to just... Cool. That gives me more bones for seeds. And, thankfully, this one also looks like a very small cave, which is good. Not a big cave, not a big problem. It looks like there might be another cave down there, though. I'm getting a bunch of fishes spawning here, actually. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. And there's also some iron right here, which is also a nice extra bonus. Can I get out of here, though? Can I? Thank you. Such as boop, 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 boop. And that way I can keep going. I don't know if that's the right height for this. I might be hitting my head up there. Might be, I don't know yet. Let me just one further this way and then... Yeah, okay. I need to break it up one. There you are. That's all good. Okay. Keep her going. And the nice thing is I don't really need to light up these stairs because they're already like pre-lit up, which is good. Because of over there and down here. A bad thing too though about us doing chunk by chunk is anytime I try to place anything outside this border, I'm pretty sure if I make the new chunk, it'll overwrite whatever I place outside here. So like if I place fences on the side of here, for example, which is why I probably should have done it one more block inward. If I place fences on the outside of here for like safety or anything ever, it will overwrite them with whatever originally was supposed to be right here. Which kind of is a problem, but not a major one. I wasn't planning to do that anyways, but I might plan to do it eventually. I have plenty of wood, so I mean, for safety reasons, I might add some sort of railing or something on the side there that I'm okay with getting overwritten. That. Then let me get some new stairs. Also gonna make another axe because this is about to break like really quick. Like really soon here it's gonna break. 20 more should be good for now. I'll need more eventually, so let's do that as well. I was supposed to make a crafting table as well, but I just didn't. I just forgot. Not crafting table, another axe, but I just forgot. Won't be an issue, I don't think, so it should be fine. Hard to tell when it starts getting dark here because it's already daytime, but just in case, I think right here would be a good spot for a torch. Maybe not, actually. Maybe a little further up. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I'll just put a torch right there for safety reasons. It's probably good. Probably. Is it? I don't know, but probably. Also, a nice thing though about having it be chunks like this is if I need to ever, I can look over and see where resources are. If I'm ever like in dire need of like iron or something. Right now though, I'm in dire need of more pickaxes. Let's just like 3 of them. This is very soon here. I'm not gonna get any cobblestone, so I'll have to actually go mine out a chunk. But for now, I'm good to just do that. Let's also make ahead of time an axe. Again, it's very limited, and I'm not gonna be able to get another one here soon. I'll actually have to go mine out cobblestone and stuff. Mine out a little chunk for cobble. And that'll also be where we end up putting our base location at, probably. Wherever I go to mine out cobblestone. Because it's inevitable I will need to do that. And this is why it's going to take us forever to get down to bedrock. Is mining this deep slate. It takes a long time to mine a piece of deep slate. With a cobblestone pickaxe. And it's not something, it is something I'm used to doing. They always take forever. We're only at 4 right now, though, so we still have to go down like 50 doing that. Which is why we probably won't get that done today's stream. Probably take it still tomorrow to do. To fully get down to there. I mean, no, we still got an hour, so maybe this hour I will be able to. I'm not really doing anything else. Unless I run into a big cave, I'm not really planning to do anything else until main stream today, so maybe. Maybe it'll be there before the end of the day, maybe. Go torch up real quick, like right there. I think is where it's starting to get dark. I should probably keep this 9 cobblestone, and whatever I can't cobblestone stir up, I'll probably switch to deep slate stairs. Yeah, we just gotta go down quite a ways now. I also, if I have an iron bucket, I could just go straight down to bedrock, but take my time where I can. Right there, and then there we go, and then go all the way back up and place all of the cobblestone stairs I can before we switch it to deep slate stairs. Because we will eventually have to do that. Really soon, probably, here. I also tonight, even if my plans with whoever don't fall through, might be doing Valorant tonight as well, because they really wanted to last night. Quan and Duggo and Zai wanted to play Valorant, and I was like down too. They wanted to play Valorant 5 stacks if anybody were to get on, and nobody was able to get on, so... I feel like his Milk was gone, but Milk's here at home now, so... I might be needed for that as well tonight, if my plans with whoever don't happen. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that as well tonight. Which, you know, is something. It's something that has to be done. Something else that has to be done is I need to start getting a lot of the shorts done. Because what I've been doing is like kind of variable editing, which... I like to use words to make things sound like a lot more than they are. What I basically mean by that is... instead of editing just the shorts, or usually whenever I get done with a video, I edit just the shorts and get all the shorts done, and then I start working on a new video. What I decided to do this time, because I thought it would be more efficient, to actually get the videos out sooner, maybe, which I do not think is necessarily working, but maybe it is, is I'm editing them, like, on and off. So, like, I'm editing shorts throughout the week. I'm getting a whole week worth of shorts and Subscriber Sunday done. Like today, for example, Subscriber Sunday went up yesterday. So whenever that went up, I started on shorts again. And now I'm working on shorts until I have this entire next week up until Sunday of shorts done, including Subscriber Sunday done. And then once those are done, I'm switching to editing the main video, switching to editing the Skyblock video until I get that done. That's what I mean by like variable editing. So I'm just like switching on and off when I'm editing. That way I'm more productive at either or. I'm not getting like burnt out kind of editing something. That way I'm actually being productive no matter what. Kinda, not always, not actually, but kinda. Like for example, right now I'm through technically, not actually, but technically I'm through 2, but realistically I'm technically through like 4. Because the other 2 are just like, I need to cut out like a moment of me sitting there AFK, and then a moment of me getting there done. A moment of sitting AFK, a moment of me getting done, like for the edit wise. So it's like really, really short on those 2. So basically 4. And I already know what I want to do for those. So 4. I'm through 4 of the, let me check. Skyblock. 50 days. 2, 3, 4. I'm through 4 of the 13 VODs. And keep in mind, that sounds like a lot, but that doesn't sound like a lot. But also, a lot of these are, for example, AFKing Slime and Iron Farm. All that is me sitting there at the start of the AFK, showing the results. Like 4, and then I'll voice up over it for the actual edit. So it's like me cutting out that footage, and then I'm done with that VOD. And then me AFK Cobble stream. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Me going AFK at the Cobble thing. and then the results of me AFKing for the couple thing is a different VOD. So it's like very much like cut. Only a few of them are actually me working on stuff. For example, me building on the thing and dying. Another one is me getting more cobblestone. So it's like, you know, just cut. You know, a lot of them are just like me getting resources. But right now we're through 4 of the 13 mods. I'm through 4 of the 13 mods, which isn't necessarily great sounding at all, but I'm working on it. I mean, I have until the 15th, so we'll see if I get it done in time. Hopefully I do, but we'll see. I'm not too stressed out about it too, which is nice. I think I stress out too much about getting a video out on time. And it's like, no one really cares if they're out on time. Like, my audience itself don't even really watch anyways, my videos. Some of them do, but like a lot of them don't. It's better for me if they get out sooner, because then my channel does better, but I'm not stressing about the health of my channel or anything like that. It's doing well right now. It's actually technically right now on a bad month, like on a low month, because the recent video didn't do good. Sub gain wise or anything, so technically it's on a bad month right now, but I'm not even stressing about the fact that it is on a bad month. Like, I don't care. As long as I'm enjoying the video process and having fun with it, that's all that really matters to me. I do want to improve though on the videos themselves, so I do want to look more critically at the actual video quality and like what I could do to improve this next video. I have to actually look at the TCG video and be like, okay, I want to improve on this and this and this, and then I need to take it more like how I take Skyblock, for example, of like, here's an issue, how do I solve issue? I need to do that more with my actual video editing. Like, look at the video and then be like, okay, this is good, but how do I improve this? How do I improve this to make it better? Which I feel like I don't do that enough, to be honest with you. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't actually look at something. I don't actually VOD review, you know? That VOD review is the best way to put it. I don't actually VOD review what I edit. I just edit and then mentally note, I want to improve on this for the next one. And then I try to do that. Instead of actually looking at what I do more critically and being like, this could be definitely better, and then going out and doing that, which is what I want to do for this next video. Right now though, for the most part, it's just the same stuff until I start writing the voiceovers. Before I start writing the voiceover, look at the old VOD and more critically for the TCG video and the Fear Nightfall video. Look at the last two, not the Fear Nightfall 24 hours, but the Fear Nightfall one before that, because it's actually like me editing, and look more critically and what I can do to make better in the moments. Ideally is what I think I should do. Look at that, look at retention, look at stuff, be like, I should do this to do better. I need to be more critical on it, is what I think what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say, is I need to look at it more critically instead of what I do now. I don't look at it very critically with what I do right now. So it actually looks like we will get down to Bedrock, because we're actually getting quite far already. There's actually a good chance we will get down to Bedrock today, because we're already at -28 out of -58, so just gotta go 30 more blocks down that way, and then we'll get there. Like I said, I gotta worry about torching this up, because I haven't really been torching this up too much. Where was my last torch at? Right here? Oh, there's gonna be a lot of dark in here then. I actually don't know. It's like hard to tell unless it's nighttime where actually I need to torch it up. So let's just do that. And like do that. And then do like that. That's probably good enough. I don't know. It's probably good enough. Let's keep going down though. No ways to go. Do I have any caves or nothing? There's not a lot of caves in this one, which is both good and bad. Good because it means I don't have to worry about mobs. Bad because it means less like easy to find exposed resources. What do you think we'll be fine on anyways? I almost have enough copper to make a new chunk, so I don't think we'll have to be like stressing about that or anything, so we should be fine there. Should be fine on that end. Should be. Will be, I don't know. Should be though. It's becoming nighttime here soon actually, so I can check the torch lighting up. The torch light levels to make sure we're good. Yeah, I need to look more critically at my videos to actually improve them, I think. I'm not too worried about if they get up on time or anything like that. Obviously, basically the whole point of me being like, I hope they get up on time is that way my channel does better. Because then there's actually shorts and stuff going out and content going out, and then I'm not like waiting for content to go out and being like, oh my god, is it gonna go out? What's it gonna do? I'm not stressing about that. I have content out happening, going out. Maybe not going out most efficiently. For example, right now they're going out, but they're not like good or nothing, so it might be hurting it to have them go out. They're going out right now, but they're not like the best. So that's what I'm trying to say. The video wasn't the best, so I don't think it's really helping my channel do good and continue to do good while I'm not uploading. Also, Surf Sunday's not doing good anymore, which is interesting to note. Really interesting to note is the recent one didn't do good at all. Which again, I might replace that anyways once we get to 2000. So with the 2000 thing, or if not, I still will do the 2000 thing. Maybe not replace it, but I still will do it. Again, maybe not replace it. It's kind of a big word, but maybe alongside it as of an actual thank you series. The Surf Sunday, the recent one, so far not doing well, which is really interesting. Because I was like, the one did really well, and then the next few didn't do good at all. In fact, I can check right now. The thing is, YouTube, I think the algorithm now is very slow burn. Like, things, like, they changed stuff fairly recently. Where instead of, like, instantly going up to the peak, a lot of times it's more slow burn. Is what it seems like. So we'll see how it does. Maybe I posted that to subscriber base on accident, which would inherently do it worse, because then my subscriber base won't be clicking on it, and that makes it do worse because my actual inherent subscriber base won't be clicking on it. I don't know. More iron, don't mind if I do. Now up to 8 now. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it does. We'll see if everything does, to be honest with you. I'm really nervous for this year. Like, I'm really nervous about, like, mainly stuff I did myself. Like, I expected the TCG video to do bad, but I wanted to do it to test things. And, like, kind of get more experience with new different genres and stuff. But I more just wanted to test, like, as you guys know, I wanted to test if a video could do good. If I could do any video, or if I have to do kind of related to Minecraft. It seems like right now I have to do related to Minecraft. I don't have to, but it only did, right now, as of right now, 568 views. And I want, ideally, to... My sign to do more of something ever is half of my subscriber count. And if my subscriber count was around 1,800 when it went out, well, that means we'd have to do 900 to be... For me to be like, yes, I'll do more. Because that was like the same rules I did for like Fear Nightfall and Expanding Border World and Skyblock. I was like half my channel base, and then I'll do more. Half my channel base, and I'll do more. And this obviously did not get that. It only got like 500 something views. So for me, it's a sign to be like, okay, no, I can't do whatever. It has to be Minecraft related, at least. So that's why I'm also trying Elden Ring to see if I can do Minecraft adjacent. Because it is straight up Elden Ring, which is also like a good genre and should do good because Night Rain should be out near it. But it's also interesting to see, like, test the waters. If I can do Minecraft adjacent for one series in specific. But that being said, I do want to get on to doing recordings of stuff I want to continue that is Minecraft. For example, this series that I want to eventually start. I want to do this. And then if I'm able to survive and do the full 100, I can actually do from there a successful, hopefully a successful series on it that people want to watch and that people continue watching. Hopefully. That is the plan. And if that is the case, then I have this series I can do and continue. I'd be happy to do and continue. It's actually, I've been wanting to come back and do this for a while now since I died the first time. We'll see though. And then also on top of this, an actual In the Moment series that I plan to do more than I do the 100 days stuff. The 100 days stuff will just be one every now and then. It won't be every other video or anything. It'll just be one every now and then. The other one will be the main one I'd focus on. The more In the Moment stuff until that has run its course. I just realized the major issue. I love that. I just got bitched at for eating food. Awesome. That's the first that I paid for. That's the first. That's interesting. Not like I didn't pay. Like I literally paid for it. That's interesting. Very interesting. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Almost down to 58 here, though. I don't know what I was saying before. They thought it'd be a dickhead for no damn reason to complain. Or literally no damn reason. Oh, that's awesome. Almost down to 58 here, though, and then we can actually start digging around near 58 for the World Forge. I think it'll probably be near the middle of this. Of course, I don't know. There's like no exact middle because, well, it's an even chunk. But near the middle somewhere should be the World Forge. Should be. Will there be? I don't know. I hope so. I sure hope so. We'll find out, though. I still have one more pickaxe, which is good because I'm going to need it. And I'm going to be completely out of cobblestone, but I can use... I think this pickaxe will probably last, hopefully, the whole time. Hopefully. Torch that up. Don't place the block. Torch that up. Right there. Yep, we're good to go. Not a bedrock yet. Soon here, though. Be a bedrock. Gotta get down to 60. Is right. Oh, wait, no. Just get to 59, right? Yeah. Well, no, it is. Is that right here? What is... Yeah, that's right here. So it is 58. Okay. Like I thought. So right at 58, let's deep slate this. It looks nicer. So right at 58, and now we just need to mine out this whole chunk down here. I also need to make stairs all the way up for the rest of the bit that I already need to fully stair up the rest of the staircase. And we're actually gonna get the World Forge today, which is pretty good. With that, we can actually make new chunks. Actually, like right now, we don't have to wait or anything. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Guys, I don't know what the fuck they yell at me for. I don't get it. I fucking hate living here, dude. It's fucking awful. They just bitch and complain all the time and take my money. It's crazy. And they're confused why I don't want to live by. I want to leave them. It's like, I don't. Why is that confusing to them? I don't get it. Keep putting down stairs. Almost have the staircase fully finished, and then we're good to just fully mine out. There you are, and now I'm good to just fully mine out the center bit down here. And I'll probably actually have to make a mob chunk fairly soon, because I will need to have some way of getting string, because I do need a bed. And the easiest way to get a bed is with string. So, unless sheep spawn, but I doubt it. I doubt sheep are gonna spawn. Alright, so here's 60. Somewhere in the middle should be the World Forge. For now, though, I will mine out fully around the edges, and then we can mine inward. Or I guess I could just mine inward right now, but we'll do that. Where was the last torch up here? So I can actually torch it off properly. Right there? So then I'll probably need one like right... Oh, I already have one. Cool. Let's mine around all the edges. Torch on... Like I torch up the surface. So 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1. 2. 3. 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. Torch. And then 3 from here should be the corner. 1, 2, 3. What? What? That wasn't the corner. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, that's why. Good. We're fine. We're safe. We're good. Is this the water pool all the way to the surface, or is it not that water pool? It might be the water pool to the surface. I don't know. So I'll just take that out all the way back up, because that'd be quicker than walking all the way up to the surface to get an iron pickaxe. I can also get full iron right now, I believe. I'll probably keep the leather boots, though, and I'll use the iron for the leather boots instead for a pickaxe, and then I'll have, like, a random spare piece of iron. Then 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Torch. And then the next one should be the very corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that one might be the surfaced one. I actually don't know which one's this one. I do not know. 1, 2, 3. Four, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4. Is this the water that leads to the surface? No, I don't know which one it is. I'll probably just go upstairs. It'd be easier instead of taking a guessing game. One, 2, 3, and 4. Pretty soon you'll run to the stairs, actually. I can keep going forward at least one more. One, 2, I can go one more as well. That's as far as I can go with that. I do want to mine out this full bottom chunk, though, because for this full bottom chunk, somewhere in here should be the World Forge. So I do want to do all that today, which is good. We still have half an hour to do that, so it should be fine. Should be able to get it today. Let's go back into the surface, though, and get ourselves another iron pickaxe, because I will need another iron pickaxe. It's not another, but our first iron pickaxe, actually. And then also, if I find any diamonds or anything down here, that'd be also good. What I might end up doing... I don't have enough iron to do that. I was gonna say, what I might end up doing is getting a bucket of water and just scaling the sides of this chunk in hopes of getting some iron, because I should be able to like look over the side using F5, like this right here, and I should be able to look for chunks, for ore on this chunk. So I'll probably end up doing that once I get a little bit extra iron. I think I'll need 2 more after this. Because, like, I could not make the pickaxe, but I'd prefer to have the pickaxe than not have a pickaxe. I could just make a wood one, I guess, and go mine out a bunch of stone, but I'd rather have an iron pickaxe. So I'm gonna do that. Or I could not make iron armor right now, and instead, I like that idea better. Let's not make iron armor right now, and let's instead make a few pickaxes and a bucket. Let's make 2 iron pickaxes and a bucket. 1, 2, make a bucket for water. Boom. Put it right there. And then keep the rest of the iron on me for crafting needs if I need to. Put the rest away. Don't need any of that. I don't need the stairs either, to be fair. Put those up. Also, let's go see while I'm up here if any of my crops grew. And it looks like they did. Don't mind if I do. 2. Boop, boop. And 3. Our first piece of bread. And off of this, I can also... Oh, that's a big oak tree. I'm not going to cut that down or plant anymore. I was going to say I can break some of this dirt here and plant more, but... I can't. I actually can a little bit. Look at my hoe real quick. I actually can a little bit. It's getting really hard to navigate in here with all the trees. Really, really hard to navigate in here with all the trees. Get over here. Go into here and grab a hoe. Go plant some more. I can also make my first piece of bread, which I will not eat right now. I will, for now, sustain myself on apples. And I'll put that right there for later in the future. Not now, but in the future. Let's walk all the way back around. I can technically plant one under there, so I will do that. One, 2, 3. Put one right here. Also put one right there. Then right here I'll have the stair up. Anytime I can, I need to expand this wheat farm. Eventually I will run out. Get it far enough where I can't get water connecting it, but keep expanding it for now. Be able to have more bread grow, more wheat grow for bread. I already have this floating, so what I will do is I'll break it to there, and I'll just leave that for now as part of the other tree, and just leave it for now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my. How dare I? Alright, let's go back on over. I'll just break a path to my crafting, to my stuff. I'm not planning on cutting all these trees down anytime soon. Put this in here, grab out the iron, which I will keep on me again for pickaxes mainly. Put that up, and I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go down and start mining. I probably should look for more iron, but for now, the main thing I want to look for is that World Forge. That way we can actually have the World Forge, and then with the World Forge, we can actually make new chunks. Which would be nice. Very nice, in fact. I can run a little bit. I'm planning to eat an apple soon, so I'm gonna run a little bit. Just a little bit. Get down there quicker. Interesting. So it's at -9. Interesting to know. Just so I can, like, in my head, know how low I get. And here we are, down at the very bottom. And let's keep mining around here. I don't need to technically mine this entire chunk out. It should be near the middle, but I am going to mine the entire chunk out. I actually think it's at -60 near the middle, so I will have to dig down even further in a second. Oh, 2 messages and they're not from Zai. They're from Limelight. I'll look at those later. I was like, who the fuck is messaging me? But you should do a queue with Louis. I told him to yesterday with you, and he just replied to it today, and he said... Damn, I would have been down too. I was hanging out with the fam. So, you should duo queue with Louis, Zai. Or maybe trio queue and get Azza in there or something. I don't know. Something like that. I actually believe it's at like -60 is where it'll be, but I do want to mine out this entire chunk. So in the future, I can actually like maybe use this or something. In fact, I might mine out the entire chunk itself to plan to use it for like multi-layer like farms or something like that in the future. Maybe. Something like that. Just maybe. Just maybe. Good thing I have a decent amount of iron, because I'm going to be using a lot of it to get this world chunk. Mainly to mine out right here, to be fair, but it's also like the best layer for diamonds too, or lava. And either of those would be things I would want to get, so that's why I'm doing it. I believe we can also use the deep slate maybe also for making new world chunk pieces. So mining it all right now is actually pretty good. What tier are we already on? 4? That'd be 5? No, that makes sense. That makes sense a lot. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Just based on time-wise, that makes sense. I tell you that's how many days passed, so I only assume we'll be on day 6. Right? Because it'll say 5, so yeah, it means we'll be on day 6. Because it starts at day 0 instead of day 1, because it's like, it counts days past, not day you're on. I kinda wish it did say your day you're on, though. That'd be a lot nicer. And then right about here I can place another torch, right? Oh, we never torched up this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there technically would be a torch. It's almost at a spot where I can torch up the next bit. I'm just gonna do a whole ring around and then from there, get torch up. Good thing I brought the iron though, because I might need to make another pickaxe, honestly, to mine all this out. And then even if I think it's near the middle at 60, so I'll have to mine this down as well. But at least it'll be all mined out, so that's good. Unless it is in the middle at 58. I think it's at -60 though. Like right on top of the bedrock is where it should be, near the middle, so. I probably won't see it directly. I'll probably have to mine a block down and then I'll see it. Probably. I can actually check. Where was the extra Discord message from? A random ping. Good. I can get the random ping out the way. I can't get the Limelight ones out the way because I need to see what those are in a bit. Could be something important considering the server's starting, well, this week, this Saturday. So, today's 29th, right? Or is it Sunday? Either way, I'm free for both, so. I'll be free the day of, and I know it's 3:30, so. I have that all written down. I'll be the, oh yeah, that'll be the stream time for that one. That will be delayed, the Limelight one. It'll be a few minutes late. I'll probably start it like 5 minutes before the server official start, just because there'll probably be like an official server start with everybody. And I'll probably have to wait for some people or something. It'll probably be the delayed start, so, for whatever reason. So I'll probably like start streaming a little bit early. Like, yo, what up? Hello. Or I'll just start on 3:30 exactly and be like, yo, what up? Hello, here's what we're doing. We'll see. I think early days for Limelight, our main goal will be just getting resources for the most part, getting geared up. That's it. That's the main goal early, probably. We'll just be getting geared up. And then from there, I can actually use whatever I get for going and working on projects. Which would be the plan. Go get fully geared up, go build a starter base, and then from there, we're good to go start on mega bases and shops. Mainly shops early on, to be honest with you. That'll probably set up for mega bases or anything. Working on shops. And then from there, I can work on builds. But I may mainly focus, I think, early on to be like doing shops and building a nice shop. Probably ice shop is what I want to do early on. And like I said, I might also do like an ice tower type build as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Kind of like I said, I just want to get more as they go. You never know, too. People might rope me into their projects. Be like, hey, you want to help with this? And I'm like, yeah. And then I end up liking the project. I'm like, oh, I'll stay and help a lot with this. That's a good chance because a lot of people are making like whole on like villages and stuff like that. So I'll probably end up helping with a few projects, to be honest, with like the people doing domains. Or dominions, I think is what they're called, or something like that, or empire, or something like that. I don't know. I'll probably help some few people with their building stuff, though. Like, yeah, I'll help with that. Probably, honestly, help out with the industrial district or something like that, honestly. Probably not, to be honest with you, because everyone seems like it's more a Slappa and Omni project for, like, fully purpose of shops. Meaning, it would be hard to, like, be like, hey, I want to help you with building that, because it's not really, like, community access stuff. It's, like, for them, for profit. And I don't think they would want to cut me the profit, so... I don't think I'll probably have a lot of my own spawners and stuff set up, just because I like to have my own spawner stuff. I think I want to be more self-reliant, to be honest with you, than I was in, like, Guardians, for example. Guardians, I would very much commission people for a lot of stuff. I probably still will. But I think I'll end up wanting to be more self-reliant, more my own spawners, my own stuff. Maybe saying there'll be, like, community projects, of course, so I wouldn't mind helping with, like, an Enderman farm, or, you know, community projects like that. Enderman farms, building like communal places, setting up my own shops and stuff. I of course will do. I wouldn't mind doing so. Would not mind doing one bit. And then we're almost fully cut down. I've almost fully quarried out this chunk. We just got a few more blocks here. And then I believe in the direct center here, which would be like right about here, except down, should be the chest. Yep, that's the chest. There we go, World Forge. And with this, we can actually make world chunks. For now, though, I just want to fully mine this out. And then we have this chunk fully quarried out. The reason I wanted to fully mine this chunk is because, well, this is the Y level that's best for diamonds. So if we were to get any, it would have been right here, and it looks like we're not going to get any, which, you know, it's fine. It's cool. It's fine. But just for now, make sure it's fully torched up, so I can come back and use this for anything I want to use it for later, which, I don't know, maybe I'll put a subscriber wall or something in here. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. For now, though, what I want to do is go back into the surface and place down this World Forge. Now, with this World Forge, I can start making world chunks. Of course, I do not have enough copper, but that's why I got the water bucket, so I can go on the side of this cliff and get some more. I just realized an issue. It's nighttime. And it looks like it's becoming daytime, so maybe it won't be an issue. I was gonna say it's nighttime, and the issue is I will for sure have phantoms, because I do not have a bed, and I have no way to get a bed, so... But it looks like the sun's about to come up, so it should be fine. Let's go place our World Forge, and let's go start making some... What are they even called? Before I say something that isn't what it's called. Let's start making some world fragments, so we can make world shards and world crystals, so we can make world cores. And with these world cores, I can make full-on chunk spawners, which are pretty cool. And it has a pretty cool animation. Pretty damn cool animation. But I can actually use a lot of this deep slate I just got for that, if I remember right. Maybe not. I know for sure I can use cobblestone. I'm not actually sure if I can use deep slate. But hopefully I can. Hopefully. Boom. With this, yes, I can use the deep slate. I can start turning the deep slate into world fragments. And once enough world fragments are made, I believe 4, it turns into a world crystal. Yep. And this is to get 4, a world shard, and this is to get 4 world shards. They turn into a world crystal. And I need 4 world crystals, or in other words, 8 stacks of cobble, deep slate, or stone. Either stone, cobblestone, whatever. I need 8 stacks of it. And with 8 stacks, I'll get myself a world core. Isn't bad. That's what we need. That's what we need. That being said, I don't need any of this deep slate, so I can actually sacrifice all of it for the sake of making ourselves our first world core. I don't think you can use wood. Maybe I could use wood. I'm actually not sure about that. I can test if I can use wood. To be fair, I don't need to keep all this, so I can test if I could use some of this. I cannot use wood. Maybe planks. Maybe planks. Actually, test planks. Planks might be an option. Nope, can't use wood at all. I can keep using these though. And I think I have enough deep slate, just straight up deep slate, not cobblestone or anything, to make ourselves our first world core. Shouldn't be bad. While I'm up here too, though, I should probably check out my farm a little bit that I was just at. Only one growing. I'll wait to collect any of that. I don't need to collect any of that right now. The question is though, I guess not yet. Let's make the core first, then we'll start asking questions about like where I want to expand my first chunk. Looks like just 2 more stacks. Let's put the stack away. There's 2 more stacks, and we got our first world core, and then we're good to make our first... Actually, we're not good to make our first world chunk spawner. We're not actually first to make... We're actually not good to make our first chunk. Because I still need a little bit. Not a lot, but... a little bit more. Yeah, I still need at least 2 copper to be able to make that. Do have the world core though, which I'll gladly take, and I'll put right here for now. And for now, I'm going to F5 and look for any... At F6, there's a slow mode? What? There's a slow zoom with F6 in this mod? What the hell? Why is there a slow zoom? Why is there... I guess Legundo wanted that for... He's the one who made it, so I guess he wanted that for his editing. I don't know if he made it, but he's the person who kind of like used it for anybody else. I think he did make it. I'm pretty sure he did make the mod pack. At least he put it uploaded to CurseForge. Very least. I think he had someone make it, so I guess he wanted that feature. Let me just see if I see any copper at all. Because if not, then I just have to go mining for a bit to get another 2 pieces of copper, which is kind of silly. That might be copper down there. That looks kind of bright to be deep slate. Or not deep slate. It looks kind of bright to be granite. Let me go check that out. Wait until this falls down fully. That way I'm not doing it riskily. Wait until this fully gets down into the void. At least a little further. I want to check down here. I thought I saw a thing of copper. Right there, is that copper? No, it's just a well-lit up piece of granite. It's just iron I'm seeing. I mean, I'll take the iron. I do need the iron. I was hoping for copper, which is something I never say. But in this case, I am. Oh, it is copper. Oh, I just needed to look to the right. Okay, I did see copper. Man, my eyes are pretty damn good, apparently. I thought they were pretty bad, but I guess they're not bad. Get this copper, and then with all this, I can make our first new chunk. Don't mind if I do. The question is, which of the 4 directions do I want to go with this? Technically, I don't need to go in any of the 4 directions. I could just like build out and make a random chunk. To be fair, I could do that. We get this other piece of iron while I'm here. Get this other bits of iron. Maybe I do this on all the corners before we expand it. I actually probably should do this on all 4 corners before we expand it. Not necessarily for like the redstone, although the redstone could be helpful for like some sort of spawners. I mainly want to do this for any iron. Any iron, maybe even any diamonds if there's any exposed. I should probably go do this for all sides of this chunk before I expand anywhere. It could be good. It's straight up already good to just get like the resources. Make sure I have the resources. Alright, nothing else. Let's go back up, and let's just do this on literally every corner of the chunk. Boop. Because I want to get all the resources I can from the sides. Let's also start smelting up the copper while I can. I guess I can smelt up more iron as well. Yeah, no, actually, if I have iron in here, let me smelt up real quick. 8 more iron so I can get full iron armor. Actually, I'll be 1 short. I'll keep the leather boots and it'll be fine. I'll make full armor. That way I have fully like kitted up and not having to worry in case, you know, I go down and there's mobs or something. I also should probably take some blocks on me to build with just in case. So I'll take the diorite. And yeah, I'm planning to use that for armor. So let's start making what I can right now, which would be the chestplate and the leggings. Chestplate, leggings, boom, boom. And then I just need the helmet, and we're gonna start cooking up the copper while I go and look for more resources. Get all the resources I can while I can. And then we'll end today by making a new chunk. I'm not actually sure which direction I want to go yet. I think probably this way or this would be best. Probably this way would be best, I think. At least we'll make, like, this initial staircase on the way down safer. Of course, ideally, we will eventually have a lot of chunks added onto here by the end of this, but for now, I think I'll just go this direction with the next chunk. Which I actually can technically do once I clear out the edges. Actually, I should do that once I... Yeah, let's clear out... Let's put that on. Let's start cooking the copper. Real quick, let's bucket up the water I placed down. Let's get all of this clear, and then we'll put the new chunk on right over here. And then eventually we'll put one over there, and over there, and over there, and then we'll start rounding it off again. We'll make a plus to start off with. We'll make Sweden. Not Sweden, Switzerland. Put a water bucket. Let it flow down. Not like that. Water bucket. Let it flow down. Wait a bit. And then let's get all the resources we can from this side of the chunk, and then we'll add a chunk right here is what I think I'll do. Yeah, right here. We'll add a chunk right out here. I think I need this copper to smelt before we do that. And then I'll also check the side of that new chunk as well for resources. Because, well, the more the resources, the better. The better off I am. And I might not be able to do that all day, by the way, stream, just so you guys know. For one reason, and that's time. Fish, don't hit me off. More copper, don't mind if I do. I can actually make a few chunks today if I just mine out a bunch of cobble. I probably will end up start doing. Adding a bunch of chunks. It's kind of the goal and the point. Not really the goal, but the point of this mod. It's add chunks. Why, hello, potential cave. Nothing in here, just a random little... Okay. Well, I'll torch it up so no mobs spawn in there. Actually, it probably will expand, so I'll probably do that, because it'll probably expand when this expands. Alright, and that's the very edge. Okay, I'm good to swim up. I want to check also while we swim up the middle here and see if I see any ores that I might have missed. If I don't see any, then we're good to get started on adding another chunk to the world. If I don't see any more ores on the side or anything. If I do, I'll have to go get them, of course, but... What is this? It's just like a little water spot. No ores or anything in here either. Weird. Ow, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, keep swimming up. So far, I'm not seeing any ores or anything I missed, so I think we're good to add a new chunk onto this side. Again, we won't be able to check around all the one sides fully, but I'll start today. As soon as it becomes nighttime, I'm gonna probably, again, which actually will probably be right after I add this chunk, I'm gonna end stream instead of waiting for all the phantoms and stuff. And then tomorrow, we'll be back to work on this. And we'll be working on this for the next few days until Limelight starts, and then we'll do Limelight for the entire first week of Limelight. And after the first week of Limelight, I'll start doing this once a week until I'm ready to fully finish it, and then I'll do it all in like one big session to finish it. Probably like one day after day, like I normally do. Still need to have some of the copper smelt. Once it's smelted, though, I plan to add a chunk right onto here. That being said, I'm gonna have to deal with phantoms here soon, which is kind of a reason I got geared up. Kind of a good reason to get geared up. I will be able to, though, add our first new chunk right onto here as soon as I get a little more copper that still has to smelt. So let's just wait for it. Let me also add real quick in the actual video storyline kind of thing of like the Google Keep, the order of progressions. Because I liked a bunch of my reels. Let me see what all you liked. Alright, you just liked them all. Varen like all of them too. What did Varen like them? Yep, Varen did like them. He liked it when I sent him. He likes everyone I sent him. I don't think he actually likes all these. Oh, he didn't like that one. Why didn't he like that one? It's a little hamster booster chair's eating some leaves. It's fucked up, Varen. It's fucked up. You don't like that guy. Messed up. It's messed up. Mine towards Bedrock. Get World. Forge. Get ore from side of chunk. I plan to expand to 2 chunks, light up new chunk, and then after that it would be get ores from the sides. That's what I'll do at the start of tomorrow's stream, because we'll be doing the risky stuff. I want to do all the risky stuff early, because early in hardcore is where you end up dying. Like every time. Early in hardcore is where you end up dying. So I want to do all the risky stuff straight away. What's 9 times 4? 36? Take those, get out the world core, and combine them to our first world chunk. Don't mind if I do. Chunk spawner. Now I'm going to deal with the Phantoms for lighting up the new chunk, but real quick, I can add the new chunk. And look at this animation. You ready? Ow! I was a little too close. The tree hit me in the head. But just like that. It does the whole little animation of it, like, raising up out of the ground. It's pretty cool. Really cool, actually. I'll worry about checking out the new chunk later. For now, my main focus is just torching it up, so I don't have mobs up here. Oh, hey, a random apple. What if I do? 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then torch. 2, 3. Yep, it's accurate. 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Torch. 1, 2, 3. Torch. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Interesting. Just torch it up and ignore it. Interesting, though. Little water thing here. It's like just a drop into a water thing. Oh, this might be a ravine if I expand out that way. This might eventually be a ravine right here. Interesting. 5, 6. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and then arch. Can actually just match them up right here. Cool. And then from there, I'm good to, in the middle of all these, do a torch. So 1, 2, 3, torch. Make sure it's fully lit up, which means I'll probably need to make more torches actually here soon, maybe. Maybe. No, I think I'll have enough. I'll just have 1 torch left, which is a number. And then in the very middle here, so... 1, think right here's the middle. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then 1, 2. Wait. Yeah, okay. One last torch right here. And then this new chunk, not a crafting table right there. One last torch right there. And then this new chunk is entirely torched up. And it looks like it's heading deeper into a dark oak forest, like this way, it looks like. Interesting. Not bad. Not bad. Don't mind if I do. I do want to, real quick, make more torches before I forget about that. And I'm gonna wait for today to cut all that down. Next time I'll deforest this whole new chunk. In fact, I'm gonna put on here deforest new chunk, or I can just leave it. I can just leave it for now. What I want to do with this new chunk real quick, though, I don't want to cut it down any of the trees or anything yet. I do want to go around, though, and get any seeds that I can to expand my farm eventually. Eventually, I want to actually make an actual farm instead of using the farm on the surface here that I'm using. I want to actually make a farm underground here soon. Really soon. That will use the stone that I cut out for it to actually make new chunks. It looks like all of it, because we get 4 seeds from it. Let's really quickly check also my actual farm that I have going. See if any wheat grew while I was gone. And it looks like some did. Ignore the fact that the first one I grew up wasn't any wheat. Able to get 6 wheat from that. Nice. That means we got ourselves now 3 bread and 6 apples. Not bad. Actually, make that 5 apples. Not bad. We're starting to build up a decent amount of food. We finally got our first chunk made. Almost have all this also smelted, which not bad. I'll take that. Let's actually cook it up real quick. Another thing, charcoal, so I have a full extra stack. Like these. Put this away. Got ourselves 3 bread, 2 tropical fish, and 5 apples for food. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're starting to actually build up a decent amount of food. What I think I'm going to do, though, now is start actually diving over the sides of this new chunk, and then also the existing chunks we already have. I still have like 3 sides to check. I think we'll start actually diving over the side and getting any resources that I can get. Also, maybe torching up and dealing with any caves that might exist down there, because there definitely might be some caves on this new chunk that I haven't dealt with yet. Regardless, let's start doing it. Next stream. Today's stream, I'm pretty happy with how far we got. We actually were able to get all the way down to Bedrock, get ourselves the World Forge, and make our first new chunk. We're able to start building up a decent supply of food. I think what we'll do tomorrow, though, is to start out, dive over the sides of the new chunk, and I did put light up the new chunk, good. We'll start diving over the sides of the new chunk next time, and the start of next time, and actually start getting any resources. I'm waiting till that sun comes up, that we are actually officially on day 6, days pass. Will we say day 6? I think it'll say day 6, or will it say day 5? I think it might say day 5 right now. I think I'm gonna leave right now, actually. What we'll end up doing, though, at the start of next time is we'll actually dive over the sides and get ourselves the resources we need. And then after that, we're good to start actually making a farm. I think that's what we'll end up doing. We'll start, like, mining down for the main chunk, the actual initial main chunk. Once start mining out a bunch of cobblestone, like I did with the very bottom of Deep Slate. Start mining a bunch of cobblestone. And I want to use that cobblestone we mine out to actually start making new chunks. So make a new chunk on there, and there, and there. And every time we make a new chunk, I'm going to dive over the edge of the new chunks to get any resources and deal with any mobs that might be like on the edges of the caves. Is what I will end up doing. Mainly just for resources. Early resources is good. I also want to get like a decent farm going that we actually will start getting a decent supply of food. One thing that would be ideal, which I don't think we got with this new chunk, but we'll check next time. I don't want to check now, I'll check next time. Is if there's any flowing lava over the edge, that would also be really good to get. That way I can actually get a cobble generator going, which will also be good because I could sit and like mine a bunch of cobblestone and make a bunch of chunks. For now, I really don't need to add a bunch of chunks at all. I can do a lot of stuff within one chunk. I don't think we'll actually do any spawners or anything, though, until we're at, like, at least 9 chunks is what I'll wait to. That's what I initially did in my initial one that I did was I waited until 9, and then I started making spawners. Because then you gotta have room to make spawners. Like once I got to 9 chunks, I had room to actually make a big square like this, for example, for a dark room. Which I kind of was not able to do until I expanded. Yeah, I don't want to be exactly like how I did on this one, but I was happy with how this one came out. Kind of, not really, but kind of. Of course, I torched a lot less optimally for this one than I am in the current one. This one's just kind of just torch spam. But, yes, I do want to wait until we're, like, this size, which is a pretty damn good size, I would say. Until we're at, like, 9x9, and then once we're at 9x9, I can start doing, again, and I will do the same kind of thing, a dark room. The reason being a furry dark room is if the spawns are limited, and if I can block off every spawn, like I was trying to do in this one, I can have all the mobs spawn just in this dark room, and the dark room makes it really easy to bring out a witch and put them in a boat, or a zombie villager and come put them in the boat, and then actually try to cure them. It makes it a lot easier for trying to do that. A lot easier. Not easy, but a lot easier for trying to do that than an actual mob spawner. Although I probably will make an actual mob spawner and a drop spawner, just because they're really good for resources, straight up. In any limited resource world, they're really good for resources. Especially a drop spawner. A drop spawner is really good for getting string. Like, really, really good for getting string. And I will have to eventually build one of those. Of course, though, I do want to get villagers before we get to day 100. Like, this one I got to day 38 and was starting the process to get villagers. It'll probably be the same for the other one. I want to get villagers before day 100. That way I can get a good supply of iron before day 100, a good supply of food before day 100, and also on top of that, start getting a good supply of resources before day 100 with villagers, because with villagers I can get, like, diamonds, redstone, and all that. Whereas, I'm going to stop the recording for the mod, and I'm going to stop the actual stream for today, and I'll be back tomorrow to continue on chunk by chunk, and we'll be continuing on chunk by chunk until the 29th, which I believe is Saturday. I believe is Saturday. I actually don't know. Saturday, I believe it's Saturday. 29th, I believe. Saturday's the 29th. Don't quote me on that. I gotta check calendar up. I think 29th is Saturday. The 29th is Saturday. At 3:30 is when we'll be live for Limelight. And I will be playing Limelight for the entire first week, and then after that, we'll be back to doing, like, once a week, probably on Mondays, Minecraft Mondays, doing chunk by chunk hardcore until we do get to day 100, and then I can do a video on it. I will, after we do the first 100, wait until I upload it to start recording for the next 100 too, to clarify. And if we fail on this, that means we will end up eventually probably having to do more than 1 day a week to eventually get an actual proper 100 days. Hopefully, though, I don't end up dying doing anything. It's actually important to know I have a replay mod. I didn't know I had a replay mod. I'll probably end up using that for some builds. Regardless, I'm ending stream for today. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was fun. Goodbye. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. See you tomorrow for more Chunk by Chunk. See you then. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you then. Goodbye.